So, I feel like I'm just making this post mostly for a bunch of people out there on the internet, maybe dealing with the same thing. But I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it from the start. So, recently I've seen the Sonic 3 movie, and I'm a big Sonic fan, of course. And I came across a YouTube short, and they're I'll try to avoid spoilers, but just be aware. And it was about Sonic and Shadow and their power ranking and stuff. And I simply put that Sonic and Shadow are equals until Shadow takes off his inhibitor rings, which basically give him more power. And I get a few comments. They're like saying like, no, Shadow's more powerful, and we're just like having a back and forth conversation until someone else comes along and they are incredibly rude, incredibly mean. But I'm not going to say who it is out of respect for them because I am still having that decency right now. So I just kind of look some stuff up, and then I give them some factual stuff. Like Sega specifically stated that him and Sonic and Shadow are meant to be equals, and then I also rephrase my statement and say it couldn't be different in the movies because it is the first time Sonic ever meets Shadow, and he doesn't know some of Shadow's tactics and can learn from Shadow and stuff like that. But this kid just doesn't care, and he goes on to insult me, and it starts with, no wonder your father never loved you. In fact, I actually have a very loving father and a mother. I have two very wonderful parents, so thank you for your concern. And then the conversation goes for a little while, and then he says, I wonder how you would react if I doxed you. Okay, that's illegal, but whatever. So he starts replying to other people, still being very mean, very rude, whatever. And I replied to other people who were talking about it civilly. And, we have a good conversation, we talk. And I replied to someone else's comment mentioning Sonic X and Sonic Prime, and they come back. This same kid comes back and he says, no wonder you're mentally ill. It's like, well, yes, I am, but not in the way that you think. I only have a little bit of autism and ADHD, and that's about it. But I'm perfectly happy with myself and my life, and I'm not bullying people on the internet. So he tells me that Sonic X is not canon, and I looked it up. It's not, but still, in Sonic X, him and Shadow are equals. Like, Sonic very openly states that him and Shadow are equals. So there's that. And then Sonic Prime, I talked about how Sonic and Shadow can easily just take each other out, and he says, no, they can't. It's like, oh, I'm pretty sure they can. Like, they're pretty equal in that show. And of course, it's really only an opinion, and I state that, and they just don't seem to care. So I guess my thing is, if people just won't listen to you on the internet, or don't care what you're trying to say, and they keep insulting you, just ignore them. It's a random person on the internet that you will most likely never meet in your entire life. And to the kid who has replied to me, you know who you are. You know exactly who you are. If you watch this video, I just want to say, I'm not mad at all. I don't know what you're going through, and I don't know why you're arguing with someone about two hedgehogs on the internet, but I suggest you stop before something bad happens. And I don't mean that as a threat. I mean, like, if someone else comes along and sees you're being rude and, like, actually does something about it, because you know that there's people out there that will do that. So, just stay safe out there, everyone, and have a good day or night.